Hey guys, so I am here to talk to you today about a very unique belief as opposed to what you usually see on social media, where really beautiful or really sexy, gorgeous women are actually disadvantaged as opposed to the typical pretty privilege um, understanding or accepted popular belief that you see all over social media. So welcome to my channel. Thanks for watching, guys, if you're new here, and thanks for coming back if you're a returner. I'm Dee, and I talk about all things usually psychology related and how you can use it to improve your life and how you can use it to better yourself, and also about real life issues and real life topics in a way that isn't very commonly seen on social media, but with a more realistic and day-to-day life perspective. So today I'm talking about pretty unprivileged, and that is the topic of the day. So I'm going to talk to you about it in a few different sort of realms. So the first one is with men, and you'll find women who are sometimes, you'll say like, how is she single? She's so beautiful, or she's so sexy, she's so hot. How is this girl single? Well, let me tell you, beautiful women have a very different experience with men than do average looking women. Okay, so beautiful women either get ignored completely by your average really nice guys, just your average guys, and they don't get attention from these men because either the men are too intimidated or they have preconceived ideas of what a beautiful girl must be or her personality must be, and what her interests must be, and her intellect and her personality and that sort of thing. So the really nice average guys will totally blow her off, ignore her, and not give her the time of day. What they end up getting is the really cocky, ignorant fuckers that think they're hot shit and are usually either cheaters or they're just so cocky and full of themselves, and they love themselves more than anyone could ever love them. And it gives women a really foul taste in their mouth. Beautiful women, average women, anybody, when they come across men like this. And unfortunately, these are typically the guys that have the guts to really engage and will try and pick up a really beautiful, stunning, or really sexy, hot looking woman. So it's they really have a slim picking when it comes to guys, okay? So the other thing is there's a lot of preconceived ideas, and when it comes to relationships, let's say a woman gets into a relationship with a guy, and let's say she's not just pretty, but she's also successful or very intelligent. Right away, if a woman makes more than a man, it raises a man's cortisol levels. So that makes him angry and stressed and anxious all the time. So he's not going to treat her as well as he would treat a woman who is of more an average caliber woman. And he would treat that woman much better. The other thing he's not going to do is invest in her, because if she is successful, he'll think, well, she doesn't need me to. And if she isn't more successful than him, he'll think, well, I'm not going to let her use me just because she's beautiful. She thinks she's going to get me to invest and buy her things or do nice things for her just because she's pretty. So this is the problem, though, is that's how men fall in love, by investing in a woman. Women fall in love by loving and by caring. Men fall in love by giving. The more they do for a woman, the more they invest in a woman, the more in their mind they feel like they must care about this woman, or else they wouldn't have done these nice things for her. So right away, innately, it makes it almost impossible for a relationship to go anywhere and for that woman to get anything out of it and for it to turn into something more stable and consistent. Because a man who's unwilling to invest in a woman, either because he thinks she's trying to use him because of her looks, or because she's more successful than him and she doesn't need it, and he's got his back up against the wall because he's got raised cortisol levels because she's more successful than him, he won't invest in her, therefore he won't fall in love with her, and that relationship, dead end. It's not going anywhere. And so this is how beautiful single women end up alone. The other experience they have is with women. You walk into a room with a beautiful woman on your side, all the other women in the room are going to look, they're going to be jealous, first of all. They're going to think, wow, she's really beautiful. And women are competitive, and they're mean, they're terrible people. So this is unfortunately the truth. So what they'll do is they'll try and draw that man's attention, and try and get him to engage with her and flirt with her, because then it makes them feel better about themselves. They'll think, well, if her man, that gorgeous woman's man, is interested in me, if he'll flirt with me, then I must be prettier than her, or I must have more going for me than her. And it's a competitive game. It's comparing themselves. And that's why I always say to women, don't compare yourselves to other women, because it's just this slippery slope of downfall into hell. It makes you an awful person. So don't do it, just inside and out. But there's that experience. So then beautiful women also have a really poor experience with other women, because other women are always trying to do this. And in the workplace, if a woman is very successful and she's very accomplished, or she's very academically intelligent, or very intelligent, just an intelligent woman, everybody thinks, well, she must be fake, or she's fake, or it's just makeup, or she's really not that pretty, or she's probably got a terrible personality, or she slept her way to the top. That's why she's so successful. She slept her way there. And the other thing that happens is people look for the negative in beautiful women. They don't look at the positive qualities and look for good qualities in them. They look for negative qualities in beautiful women. They try to find as many bad things about them as they can. So they never get the benefit of the doubt. They don't get women who try to engage with them and be their friends. They get women who are looking for the most negative things they could find about this person. Whereas if it was an average woman, people just take them as they are, they accept them as they are, and they will see the good in them and give them the chance, give them the time of day. Whereas beautiful women don't have that opportunity. So you'll find them very single, very often single, and not in serious committed relationships, because they have a very small pool of men to choose from, and those men are not really the kind of quality men that you're looking for to date, that you're looking for to have a long-term relationship with. And the other experience you'll have is men who will be willing to cheat and trash around on their wives and girlfriends just to get their hands on you. So you get a bad impression of men overall. And the other experience you have is with women. Women just come off as shit. You just turn into a woman-hating person. You hate bitches, because that's how women present themselves to you, as filthy bitches all the time. And that's unfortunate, because women will just look for what's wrong with you, what they don't like about you. They'll look for your worst qualities. They don't want to hang out with you. They don't want to take you out and enjoy and go out with you. And they're going out, you're not getting invited, because they don't want you to look beautiful and them feel like they're less beautiful. Even if these are all beautiful women, they're competitive and they're jealous, and they won't see themselves as attractive as you, so they won't include you in things. So you'll find really beautiful women very lonely often, and most of the time. They don't have a group of girlfriends. They don't have tight-knit friends. They don't have people who will see past their looks and give them the chance or the time of day to get to know them. They don't have people who value their intellect or their success or their knowledge, because everybody thinks they just slept their way to the top, and they assume they must be promiscuous, and they think their physical beauty is all to do with fake attributes, and it's either filters or makeup or plastic surgery or this and that, and they just can't be appreciated and valued by either men or women. So they just get the shit end of things. So there is a such thing as pretty unprivileged. So that's the video, and if you watch till the end, guys, give me a thumbs up if you like it, and if you understand what I'm talking about and where I'm coming from. And I was thinking about this today, because I was noticing today a lot of really beautiful women, and they just don't have rings on their finger. I was actually out, and I'm like, they don't. And and it's really sad. Like, a lot of really beautiful women are really lonely people, and nobody gives them a chance. So think twice when you see a gorgeous woman. Give her a chance. Like, maybe if you're an average guy, talk to her, because she's probably just an average girl. She's just born looking a certain way, and she's probably a really nice person. And women, stop being so jealous and don't be cunts, because it's not attractive. It's not a good look. And treat other women nicely, all women, because we're supposed to support each other and help each other. That's all. Have a great weekend, guys, and you'll see me again. It's Friday, so I'm going to make videos. See ya.